book for like 25 years, and it's like half falling apart, but I won't buy a new one because I love this one.
Yes.
And that's animals showing up or whatever it is in your dream state. I have a lot of animals in my dream state in that. So I'm always decoding what spirit's saying to me through animals, but it can be anything. It could be, have you ever, either of you, you start humming a song and you're not even sure what you're humming, and you start listening to yourself to hear what you're humming.
Right.
Uh-huh. Isn't that
It sounds kind of,
funny?
it is, or a song comes, or a book lands in front of you, or whatever. It's because spirit is always with you and wants you to remember and wants you to have this big, expansive life. When we were in last year, when we were in Argentina, I think I shared with you guys, I won that trip.
Uh-huh. I remember
And so
that.
when
But
we
you
were,
know what? Tell us
yeah,
again.
so we went the trip to Argentina, and part of the trip was we went to 3 wineries in Mendoza, and one of the wineries that we went through, they were all beautiful, and it was like private kind of taking away a lot, like around. Somebody showed it to us, and at this one we had this beautiful 5-course meal paired with wine. So you guys know all about wine and good food,
Mm-hmm.
and we're sitting out on this beautiful porch, and there was 2 other couples around their chairs and their tables. And as we were looking out, just enjoying with so much gratitude, not only winning the trip and the experience of being in Argentina and Mendoza, but the meal and the preparation and the presentation. And as I sat there, I was looking out, and I said to Cliff, I have to share this with you. At this very moment, Moira's physical body's here right now, but my soul has stepped in and is looking out of my eyes right now, and I could feel the connection to my soul, taking in the expansiveness of this experience. And that's what our soul wants. And the soul has come to have that experience of life, to experience in the expansiveness. And then when we pass back into spirit, everything is back into the matrix. That's why we can connect into the matrix, or I forgot what they're all called right now, but all the information, you can learn how to do that because it's all there for us.
Mm-hmm. In no past, present, or future, just there.
Yeah, being like the present is all we have. That's that present is the gift. The past happened and there's future there, but even if you're putting your attention on the past, you don't change the past. On the future, you don't know exactly the future. You can have intention, which is important in our life, intention of what you want to create in a meeting, in your life. Today, I had an intention very clearly what I wanted to bring, and I was very excited about it. And then pay attention to what shows up, who shows up. That's the fun of it.
That is the fun of it.
Yeah. And again, back to the book, The Alchemist, the Paulo one, which I love, 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 love. It wasn't about him just, it's about your destiny in your life, and yes, discovering your purpose and then pursuing it. Like Wes Moore, no matter what, you don't allow anybody to stop you from creating your dreams and what you want to create once you find that and discover that. And it's really about, all those things again in our life, our personal legends, our experiences, as you're realizing, through the quest, you're discovering kind of more about what that is. So back to the exercises we said about making a list of what you love and what you're great at in that. And, ultimately, if you could be anywhere in the world, where would you be? Who would you be hanging out with? And start playing with that and start taking action. Like, one of my biggest dreams that I have, that I know I will step back into, is that we will be living on a sailboat. And, and I don't care if we have a little apartment here, in Canada, because we can only be 6 months out and in, unless we make the big leap. But, right now, I could go into the story that I was sticking myself, where, we're also caretaker to my mom, who has a walking disability, and we agreed for that interaction and what we created together in our household. She has her private space, and we have ours, but we are there for her. And so it's not about selling the house and taking off for 6 months right now, but what I can do to take a baby step towards that is, start going to boat shows, start getting on a boat, maybe go away for 2 weeks and charter a boat,
right? But
start getting into that zone, because I watched some Love Girly movie the other night, and they went by, they went down by the boats there and wherever it was, the sailboats. And I just looked at Cliff, because he shares it with me at times just to be with me. And we looked at it, I said, sailboat. like we just look at it and we just light up inside because that's one of our dreams.
Huh. Very good. That's very good. Hey, we're going to take a quick little break now, and when we come back, I hope that you'll wrap up everything that you just said in one tiny little present and and give our listeners a real juicy gift.
No pressure.
No pressure.
With a pink bow.
We'll be right back.
The divas are going to refill their wine glasses. The Divalution Show will be right back.
Brr, it's cold outside, but it's nice and warm and cozy here at 3rd and Johnson Farm Market and Eatery. They're located at 1023 North Johnson on the corner of 3rd and Johnson. They have on-the-go healthy take and bake dinners, daily quiche lunch, local farm produce, and they open at 11 on Monday through Friday and 9 to 4 on Saturdays. Stay tuned for some exciting events on Sundays. Stop by and pick something up. It's always delicious. Why cook when they can? Their number's 989-971-1456. That's 3rd and Johnson. Is your dog stinky or too hairy? Is he a mess and you can't even get a brush through him? Take him to Rebecca Snyder's Grooming, located at 1113 Marquette Street, right here in Bay City. Her number is 989-545-9946. She has grooming, training, daycare, and boarding. That's Rebecca Snyder's Grooming.
Are your muscles tense, achy, or just worn out? Let Juliana Tacey Massage Therapy soothe your pain away. She's licensed, insured, and board certified. She will even come to your location. She can be reached at 989-684-8255.
Base Camp is Bay City's best choice in fitness. Visit us at 515 Adams Street in downtown Bay City. Look for the red awnings between the one-ways behind historic Larson Salvage.
Are you a Christian looking to align your faith and finances? Then you'll want to check out Thrivent Financial. We're not your typical financial services provider. We're a not-for-profit, Fortune 500 organization that helps our nearly 2.4 million members to be wise with money. We provide guidance that reflects your values so you can protect what matters most. We help members live generously and strengthen the communities where they live, work, and worship. Learn more about the Thrivent story by contacting me, Andrea Jean, at 989-686-9620.
Hungry wine glasses are full. The divas are ready. Now back to the Divalution Show.
And we are back live in studio on the corner of 3rd and Washington. We're kind of like 3rd and Johnson, 3rd and Washington.
Right.
Have you eaten there yet?
I love it
3rd
there.
and Johnson, they are wonderful. We had a
there.
7-course dinner on Valentine's Day that was stupendous.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
It was just splendid. So we are visiting with Moira Sutton today. She is a wonderful woman that has some programs to help you grow, even if you don't know what direction you want to grow in. It's to help you expand yourself. And what little tidbit do you have for us, Moira?
You know, I'm such a little chunker, so I just want people to really know that there's so much bigger and wonderful, and to really honor themselves and realize that they're uniquely, they have a unique soul life purpose, and only they can be of service in the world with their unique talents. And for them to wake up and awaken during this time of global awareness and, you know, move into a deeper connection with their heart and their soul.
Very good. And we can reach you on Facebook and your website. Why don't you give us those, please?
My website is moirasutton.com, and people can sign up for my community for a free gift for my 8 Keys to Unlocking Infinite Passion on values. And the other one is, let me remember what it is. Is it I'm trying to remember what it's called myself.
I like
even
that.
I'm trying to think.
You
It's
know what?
Heartful Soulful
If you would
Connection.
send me a couple links on Facebook, I'll put them on the Devolution Show and W4 Divas Facebook
Thank you
pages.
so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank
It's
you so
always a
much.
pleasure. Always a pleasure.
I still look forward to our paths crossing in person.
Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Ooh, I would love
That would
that
be so
actually. Yes.
That would be so much fun.
It would be.
And do,
we may have to plan. We're going to have to work on that a little bit because we're really not that far apart.
No. And we're over in London, Ontario now, so we're closer to the border to Detroit and stuff too.
Yeah, we're going to definitely have to work on that. Very cool. Thank you so much, Moira, and I hope that you'll be back in a couple months and share some more of your wisdom with us. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you. Much love to both of you. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Moira.
Bye.
Is she cool or what?
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
I really like her. I found her on LinkedIn, I think. I think it was, yeah. And gosh, quite a while ago. And oh, what a blessing that was.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of the same vibrational energy.
Yeah, she's really good. And she went through some tough times. She had to move to be closer to her mom but she did it, and she's even better for it. It was supposed to be, wasn't it? That's what we have to trust.
Yeah, she has a really positive outlook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, again, I'm going to remind you that I'm here in studio with Chandra Jewel, who is the sole proprietor of Indigo Moon Photography, which is right next door to me if you face 3rd Street in Bay City here. So you're going through some big changes. Speaking of change...
I am.
What's going on?
I'm really excited to be focusing in on just my women's photography primarily. And I love to cater to women. I really want them to feel special and like they're receiving a gift of attention more than just a portrait. I don't know how to explain it really well. I guess I haven't ever thought about it out loud before. But my gift and recognizing my gift is not only being able to take a beautiful portrait, but making somebody feel comfortable and pampered while they're here.
And you are very good at that. I hate getting my picture taken, and you made me comfortable. Yeah, of course, that bottle of wine helped too. I'm just kidding.
I love it. I just had a woman that is, and it's so interesting to me because it doesn't matter what size you are and what age you are. Every single woman that comes to the door, and I think we all in life have some insecurities, and there's just things that affect us when we have self-doubt and don't necessarily remember how beautiful we are as a person or inside or out. And one of the things that I love to see happen is that people absolutely transform and they love themselves a little bit differently after they come and do a session with me. And so that's
and
a
they've
joy for
even
me.
said stuff to me about it was transformational for them.
Yep.
And the thing that I love about you is how diversified you are. You can make a little girl feel comfortable and you can make an older, mature adult feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So you are very talented in so many different ways.
Thank you. Thank you. I like
Besides
that.
being
Nice
an
compliment.
amazing artist.
I love it. And I'll share one experience really quick. Actually, I've had about 4 women in the past few months that have come through my doors that were people that and it's very interesting to me because they're people that already had a relationship with me on some level.
Mm-hmm.
And people I think are remarkably beautiful that I see and think, wow, they're so energetic and beautiful. And they have so many things about them that this would be really fun to do a photo with them. And each of the women have had some serious insecurities about something about themselves or more than one thing about themselves. And we're nervous. We're very nervous. And for me, taking that nervousness and moving them towards actually enjoying the photo session and watching the transformation happen and then getting feedback. That's the best joy for me, getting feedback. I don't even ask for it. I think, I was thinking I should ask for some testimonials to put on my website, but I haven't had to ask. People just are so happy and they enjoy it. And
that
they
speaks
feel
volumes of you. I mean, that's you're doing. You've done that.
Yeah.
So kudos.
And one more thing that I really want to talk about that's really passionate for me is helping young ladies, teenage girls, even before teenage years if necessary, Deb and I are partnering up, and this is an exciting new phase